Okay, just want to give a short introduction to arrays. What you see right here is a Excel spreadsheet. If you ever saw one, you kind of notice that they have columns and they're labeled A, B, C, D, so on and so forth. And they're numbered 1 and all the way down. I don't even know how far it goes. But think about an array like this. Let's take one column, we'll call it column A. And an array is just, and I can put numbers in here, like say 98, 87, 88, 92, and 78. We'll just stop there. So what I have here is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers in a column in a spreadsheet. Well, let's think about it as an array. Instead of calling this A, well, I could say A1 is 98. What's A4? Well, A4 is 92. A5 is 78. A would be the name of the array, and these would be the indexes or subscripts. Now, when we do computer programming, it doesn't start with 1, it starts with 0 all the time. So this would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I go from 0 to 4, I have 5 elements. Remember that, 0 to 4, I have 5 elements. So if I wanted to look at what's in position 3, 0, 1, 2, it's actually in 2. Subscript 2, it's always 1 less because I start with 0. As computer programmers, we're a little weird. We always want to start with 0. And instead of calling this A, I could call this test scores. And so here are 5 test scores I got from a class. I had 5 people in the class, and here's the test scores. And test score 0, 98. Test score 1, 87. Test score 2, 88, and so on. That's basically how an array works. They all have the same name. Test score, in this case, we're looking at a spreadsheet, it would be A, but it's called test score. Test score, they're all the same type, data type. These are all numbers. So you can have all numbers or you can have all strings. If you do C# or Java, it gets a little finer by saying, instead of just saying numbers, you might say integers, or you might say characters, or you might say doubles, but they're all the same type. And once you set an array to a certain size, and say it's 5 elements, it's set. It cannot change. Arrays are very strict. Now, if you use an array list, which is similar to array, you can change the size of an array list. You can add things to it. You can remove things to it. You can also make an array of, say, 900 elements and only use 5, and the rest are not used. That is legal. You still have 900 elements. It takes up 900 memory locations, but it's legal. So that's just a kind of a brief introduction to arrays. People seem to have trouble and kind of block out arrays. They're really not that complicated. Again, if you just look at it as something like this, give it a name, position, and that's just where the numbers are stored. Much easier to use when you're using big numbers or large sets of data. Like if I was doing everybody, whoever took 117, I may have in 1 year, I don't know, 30, 69, maybe 120, 150 students. Well, I don't want to do 150 variables. I'd rather use an array, say test score, and use the subscript as a variable and pull it up that way. So any questions on arrays, just put it in the discussion board or send me an email. Thanks for watching.